Now let us discuss what changes occurs in inner cell mass or embryoblast. Okay, that finally how the bilaminar embryonic disc is developed in early blastocyst. The two cell masses are there, two masses of the cell, that is outer cell mass and inner cell mass. Actually two cell masses are found in late morula stage, that is outer cell mass and inner cell mass. In early blastocyst or blastula, the outer layer is called trophoblast and the inner cell mass called embryoblast. They are present as the embryonic disc. This is present as a embryonic knob. Knob like, that's why embryonic knob. This is the outer layer trophoblast and inner is embryoblast. And the fluid filled cavity is blastocele. This is early blastocyst. Then what changes that occurs in the late blastocyst? That what changes occurs in inner cell mass of the late blastocyst? This is the cytotrophoblast. By this time the trophoblast is differentiated into two cytotrophoblast, the inner cytotrophoblast, then outer syncytotrophoblast. Then what happens? Let us focus on what happens to inner cell mass. It forms two layers. The cells of the inner cell mass or embryoblast. This is inner cell mass. Trophoblast is outer cell mass. Okay. Outer cell mass of the morula forms the trophoblast. Inner cell mass of the morula, that becomes the inner cell mass or embryoblast or embryonic knob. That in cells of the embryoblast or inner cell mass, they differentiate and rearrange into two layers. The upper layer is composed of columnar cells called epiblast, whereas below the epiblast, there is a layer of cuboidal cells called hypoblast. The epiblast make the floor of a cavity which is found in between epiblast and trophoblast. This is amniotic cavity. Amniotic cavity. Amniotic cavity is having the floor of the amniotic cavity is the epiblast, whereas the roof of the amniotic cavity is formed by the amniogenic cells. Amniogenic cells derived from the trophoblast, cytotrophoblast. These are amniogenic. That is amnioblast. Amniogenic cells are the amnioblasts. Okay. So there is a cavity is produced in between the epiblast and trophoblast, that is called amniotic cavity, whose floor is epiblast and roof is amniogenic cell derived from trophoblast. And this cavity is filled with amniotic fluid secreted by the amnioblast or amniogenic cells. Amniogenic cells, why it is called amniogenic cell? It is going to form the amnion, one of the extra embryonic membrane. Now come to the hypoblast. This lower layer, the layer of the tissue that found below the epiblast is hypoblast. Hypoblast means blast. When the blast is added to a word, then they are the stem cells, kind of stem cells. Hypo means below. Hypo means below. Epi means above. The above layer is epiblast, lower layer is hypoblast. The cells of the hypoblast, okay, these are primitive cells of the hypoblast. Make the hypoblast produce the primitive endoderm, which make the extra embryonic membrane. The epiblast is the primitive ectoderm. Primitive ectoderm. The epiblast and hypoblast together make the bilaminar embryonic disc. Epiblast and hypoblast make the bilayered, lamina means layer, bilaminar or bilayered embryonic disc. And the cells of the hypoblast divide and move to make the lining of the blastocyst forming the primary yolk sac. This is the primary yolk sac. The primary yolk sac afterward that differentiate into the secondary yolk sac after producing another extra embryonic membrane, that is allantois. Yolk sac, the secondary yolk sac is also one of the extra embryonic membrane. This is the late blastocyst. This is early blastocyst, that is late blastocyst. The inner cell mass, the cells of the inner cell mass which make the two layer or bilaminar embryonic disc, they are consisting of stem cells, ICM, inner cell mass, or embryoblasts. The cells, it consists of the pluripotent stem cells. It consists of pluripotent stem cells which can give rise any type of tissue of the body except a placenta. Placenta is the tissue which is produced by the contribution of the fetus as well as the mother. The fetus contributes its allantois and chorion, whereas the mother contributes the decidua basalis to produce the placenta. Placenta we will discuss afterward. The formation of placenta and the function of the placenta we will study afterward. Now this bilaminar embryonic disc, when it is transformed into trilaminar disc, that forms the primary germ layers, that is ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. That transformation of the trilaminar disc from the bilaminar disc occurs through a process called gastrulation. We will study afterward. Now in this case, what happens this bilaminar disc is developed after, when it is developed about 8 days after the fertilization. And recall, this early blastocyst is produced in the about 5 days after fertilization. As the morula enters, 32 cell morula enters into the uterine cavity, then it is transformed to blastocyst after absorbing the nutritive fluid from the uterine cavity. Okay? Write down these points. Write down all this. Next we will start with the gastrulation.